Terry, live from England. I said I'd come on an hour early, but I didn't make it. I've just come back from the coast, literally, just about an hour ago. So I had to get in here, put everything together. Still hadn't done comps on a lot of things. So I've got the scale out in front of me, and I know basically what most of the items are, what they're valued at, and we can always look them up together. I've got my other device out. So just to show you, these are the lilies that were barely open our last sale. Hi, Justine. Hi, Terry. Welcome, both of you. Thank you for the thumbs up. It only shows one of you. Oh, here we go. Here's 4 people. Boy, the delay is crazy on YouTube today, isn't it? Oh, and Terry shared my post. Thank you, sweetheart. I see some leaves that don't look so hot. I'll have to pick those back. Oh, well, and get the, look at the pollen just waiting to drop on some of those. Oof. I've just changed over the white linen cloth because of the last time I cleaned them off. I saw it, Terry. Thank you so much. It notifies me when you share it. I mean, there are a lot of fantastic items here today. I really should have come an hour early, but I just was too pushed. Like I said, I just got back. And I still don't have, oh, I changed the warmth on that, and I don't like that. There we go. Much better. Oh, a couple of you emailed me and said, I thought you said you were going to start an hour early. I really couldn't. I just got back. One of my trips was to Bob because he sized some rings for me, just so y'all can get them back a bit quicker. I have a bunch of things in Birmingham, but they had just been to Egypt, and they're trying to play catch up. Krabby Bob. Krabby Bob's Krabby Bob. He's same old, same old. Cranky, crabby. I did get a piece from him, which I will sell it as a bar brooch if somebody's interested in it. And if not, then I'm going to have it converted to a ring, even though it'll be a bit delicate. It's got a beautiful emerald in it. I mean, these bar brooches, I love them, but they're not the most popular brooch. But I couldn't pass it up. You know, I'm not going to let him put that in the scrap pile. And Bob has no sentimental value, holds no sentimental value with jewelry. You know, he offers it to me first, I will say that, thank goodness. But antique is the same too as modern for him. Let's put those gorgeous Victorian earrings up there. I don't really want to block that beautiful pendant. We can just give it a scooch. My partner said, oh, you've got too many things on your desk. I said, these are Americans. They love a buffet. They don't want to see 1 or 2 things. They want to see it all. They get upset because I'm not broadcasting in horizontal and they can't see the entire desk. But I think you've got quite a bit in shot there. And if I didn't show it before, I did add some pieces because I had people ask me for jet earrings. And I have 3 pair. and an incredible jet bead, a carved jet bead that I'm going to have a cap put on it and made into a pendant. I might have a cap put onto it and put it on with some beads. I have tons of jet. Whitby jet. Not to be confused with French jet. French jet is glass. Whitby jet is actual. And I have 4 beads that I think once upon a time were earrings. And I'm going to have either silver or gold. I'll give you a price for either. Hoops put through the bead, and then I'll hang them from silver or gold ear wires, of course. Now these I've shown them. I just saw comps for these on Butter Lane Antiques. Don't know if you all know that site. They sold them for $700. They weren't as big, and they were 744 pounds, over $1,000. These have been put onto screw backs, but I can always take them off. You're not going to lose anything if I put them onto wires. And I do say I have to, there's a pearl deficient. I can set pearls. That's not a big deal. Well, you all know when this is from, because it's the same period as that necklace. 1870s, 1880s. It's a mourning brooch. Now, this isn't Whitby. This is too heavy. This is onyx. This one is all enamel and 9 carat. It's 21 grams. And of course, it has a hair keeper in the back. And it's dated for, I want to say 1854. It died at my age, 61. February, I think that's 15th, 1854. So that is definitely a mourning brooch. The biggest one I've ever seen. This is a fantastic mourning enamel, black enamel, 9 karat gold. Look how incredible that locket is. If you're like me and you're into mourning jewelry. Who doesn't love a bit of black? That's all 9 karat. And a fab enamel locket. If you ask me for jet, I didn't pull out any jet beads. A lot of my jet is in storage. I have jet necklaces. I have jet bracelets. If you're interested in them, ask me and I'll pull them out. Barbara just shared me as well. Thank you, Barb. Those Wallace Simpson earrings. Oh, goodness gracious. I just weighed them. I didn't realize how heavy they are. They're going to be over 8 grams of 14 karat. So please, if you're interested in them, please don't look for the comps and don't whinge when I give you the price. They are a little painful. Problem is, I buy so much at one time. I was there buying 2 days in a row last week. And I spent a lot. And I was just picking and buying and picking and buying. So I hadn't realized how much I had spent on what I had bought. Quite a bit. I was like, oh my gosh, I know that I had those weighed, but I couldn't because I've got to buy it by weight. I couldn't also believe how heavy that ingot is. It's beautiful, but my goodness. Now this is without the chain. It's 7.1 grams. That's 7.1 grams and 9 carat. Yeah, it was really, really easy to do, Barbo, because everything was so fantastic. I just put everything in a pile. I'll take this. I'll take that. I need this. Have to have that. Oh, those. Yeah, that's for me. Oh, those earrings. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have to have those. I love Wallace Simpson jewelry, and I didn't even realize how much they were when I bought them. I'm still sick in the 80s when these are probably made. My mom bought my sister and I jewelry, and I should have bought the same watch. She's got a double leopard head watch like that. The leopard's, the ring in the mouth actually holds the watch in between it. It's a gold watch and gold leopard heads. And ever since she's got that dorm, I wasn't with them. And of course, my mom bought me something else. But ever since my sister's got that watch, I have looked for that watch since the 80s. I can't find it. Those earrings are the closest that I've come to finding, it wasn't a Cartier watch. It was, 80s Dawes Wallace Simpson jewelry, just like those are. I'm not trying to tell you those are Art Deco. They're not Art Deco. They were when 80s did Wallace Simpson jewelry. But they are, if you Google them, they are nearly identical to the Cartier. And they are set with real diamonds, and that is proper enamel, which enamel, if you know, is glass. The leopard spots is glass. Now, a friend of mine, leopard is back with a vengeance. I just bought a leopard trench coat from Style & Co. UK. And it looks, hey, Cachet, it looks so expensive. It is so well made, so well cut. And I paid £25 for it. But leopard is an animal print. All the animal print, what comes around goes around. But leopard really never goes out. It just has moments when it's really, really popular. And that being one of those times now. So if you're old enough like me and you've got some vintage leopard print in your wardrobe, pull it out. Or buy yourself some, because, leopard is a neutral. You can put it with anything. Listen, matter of fact, I have a cashmere jumper on today. If you saw the post, I was in St. Ives last week. You all might think this is an easy job. It's not. On Wednesdays when I'm in Birmingham, I am up at 5 in the morning Maybe 5:30 if I sleep in. Because I've got to be there when it opens. I have to be the first one to hit it. That's how I come up with the incredible things. Hi, Eliza Bird. How are you, dear? Now, I know there's something fabulous here because you're here. And she buys incredible things. I want to say I did take the bar brooch, the moonstone bar brooch in from the big set. And rather than sell it as a bar brooch, I had it mounted on an expanding bracelet. Oh, amazing. Yeah, I love when my people that, you don't have to watch back and you catch it. Now, even though I offer everything at auction, so it gives everybody the opportunity to come in and buy, a lot of things sell on the first bid because usually there aren't enough people here. Whether you're busy or, or you just don't have time to catch it when I'm live. And then if it sells, it's gone. Gold-plated tin? What's gold-plated tin? Hey, to be fair, if it's costume, it might be gold-plated tin. But I don't see any costume out on my desk at the moment. I see 9 karat, I see 14 karat, I see 18 karat. But fair enough, I do have costume jewelry, which can be 14, not usually 10 brass. So where would you see 14 karat, where would you see gold-plated tin at? You looking at the right channel? I don't think so. I sell fine jewelry, darling. I do have costume jewelry, but I will label it as such. If you're new here, I've been in the business for 46 years. I'm 61. Do the math. I was 15. Hi, Lori. How are you, honey? Bless him. Maybe he's new. Maybe doesn't know that some people do sell actual fine jewelry. I know there are a lot of people who sell costume, and I have a deep respect for antique costume. I don't carry that much of it. And vintage costume. Deanna sent me two beautiful necklaces. One is check. When we have a break, I'll bring them in. One is check, and the other one is vintage Hattie Carnegie. Oh, listen, I am more than ready for spring. We just came back from Cornwall, and luckily we had a beautiful day there. It was sunny. The beach was gorgeous. All the beaches were gorgeous. The light there is incredible. I'm sure that's why it's a town of artists. They paint the artist of light. If you get a chance to look at Cornwall, hi Angrat, it is so pretty there. The only problem, I love it. It's very expensive to live there. But I wouldn't live there because there's not much there. I mean, other than taking a good walk, and it's beautiful, but if you want to shop, you've got to leave town. Hi, HC. Yeah, but you're in California, honey. I'm in England where it's cloudy with a chance of crap. That sun yesterday was literally some of the first extended bit of sunlight we've seen here in England for months. It rained for 40 days. Like literally, I'm thinking, where's the ark? Where's Noah? Should I start gathering animals? It was wet. It was miserable. Everyone, I say that people in England are miserable because of the weather. Or at least I want to think that. But they all do get a bit happier when it gets sunny. Hi, Mert. You messaged me and I didn't get to see it, honey. I was here doing comps. Because I said at the top of the show, I've bought a lot of this, and right after I bought it, because I bought it on Wednesday, when did I leave? Friday? I was gone. So I was only home one day. Thursday. So I left the very next day after I bought it all. So for the last hour, I've just been doing all the comps on everything. Sunshine not only warms the soul, sunshine feeds the soul. I mean, we need vitamin D, and that's why people are so deficient here. I take vitamin D3 and K2 religiously. And what you're looking at, this light is one of those lights that help you when you're sunlight deficient, like for seasonal affliction. And I have to say, when I'm here selling, after I sell, I do feel better. It simulates sunlight. Yeah, it's amazing for your bone health, your skin. You need sunlight. They tell you what you really need. Everyone says, oh, you have to wear sunscreen. But you need 20 minutes a day on your scalp. So you can absorb it. I don't drink milk. If you all know me, I can't have dairy. If I do, I have it with ugly consequences. Let's just put it that way. I love dairy. Dairy doesn't like me. So you have to get it through supplements. I mean, you don't want rickets. Goodness sakes. We've got 22 people in watching. Guys, don't forget, can someone tell me how isn't it just clicking the thumbs up? A lot of the videos that I watch from other sellers are pre-recorded. So the thumbs up is there, and I just click it when I go in. Otherwise, I'll forget. I'm as guilty as the next person. I'm not a paid creator. The channel isn't monetized. So if you love one of your favorite paid creators and you watch them and the video says hype, don't forget. If you really love that creator, don't forget to hype them. That's something that I do religiously. I'll scroll across and I'll look for that hype. Click the 3 dots and then hit the thumb. Oh, okay. Yeah, I tried lactate barber. It does help me tolerate it a bit, but I still have the symptoms lower GI. Let's put it that way. It does help my tummy tolerate it a little bit, but the lower it gets, the uglier it gets. You're lucky that it works for you. So I will have Monday and Tuesday to get. I see. I haven't even had, because I went away on Thursday. I haven't even had a chance to invoice the last sale. And if you bought something from me, you know that. So I'll be invoicing that sale and this sale, and I have Monday and Tuesday to get you. I should go to Birmingham on Tuesday, to be honest with you. Because that's when all of the dealers, I don't care what the price is, all of the dealers bring their gold in on Tuesdays, and my guy sorts it, and then I can access it on Wednesdays. But I like to be there because I'm really tied up with buying on Wednesdays, and I've got to get to my bench jewelers to pick up work that they've already completed. Is Deanna come in yet? I want to tell her that well, not only I had mentioned that she sent me 2 beautiful necklaces, but she also sent me 2 rings that she was quoted $200 in the United States. Guys, they're silver. And they're larger rings. And in the area where she's at in Massachusetts, they quoted her $200 to size 2 silver rings. I said, send them to me. I'll take them to my bench. I'll get them done. That's just silly. Silver rings. Listen, if they're gold rings, and I might have to quote you that if they're a gold ring and they've got to go up, 4 or 5 sizes, and they've got to put a piece of gold in it. I've had rings where I had to redo the whole shank in an 18 karat, and that was about 350 pounds to do that, to buy the gold scrap and to have the piece made and put in. Well, it was a whole shank on a ring, but that's not typical. Some antique pieces, the shank is worn. I try to buy pieces that are in better condition. Yeah, well, I know Miami is expensive. Now, HC, if you ever need anything sized where you're at, one of my dear friends is a jeweler in the Keys. I'll give you his name and his number, and you can contact him, and he does silver and gold. And I'll message him and let him know that you're my client and to give you a good deal. I know he's busy, but I'm sure he'd do it. Yeah, the problem is everyone thinks they can take jewelry to a jewelry store and have it sized. I've told you all this before. Most jewelers aren't bench jewelers. A lot of jewelers aren't GIA certified. A lot of jewelers don't know stones. I love when people, I'm in loads of these Facebook groups, and I'm like, oh, okay, HC, not a problem. Oh, I'll take it to your local jeweler. Honey, if they don't have experience with working with someone that's GIA started, they don't know. And when they quote you a price on a ring, usually you'll hand it in, and then I'll get back with you with a price. That's because they're giving it to a bench. And the bench is actually doing the repair. Now, I can tell you where Bob is. Bob is the only bench in the area. So every jewelry store that advertises that they do repairs, no, they don't. They send it to him. There are a lot of different jewelers, a lot of different types of jewelers. I've had many years experience in the business, so I know a bit of everything. What do they say? Jack of all trades, master of none. That's me. You won't ever hear me say I'm a master of anything, I'm an expert of anything. Never. And I've got a lot of experience. I find quite often people who call themselves experts aren't. And if you really pay attention to them, they're relying on the information that somebody else did the work on. And I know you've all seen it. Experience, I'd have to say, is your best teacher. Exposure is your best teacher. And one of the things I like to provide here is the ability to be able to see that. I bet a lot of people that have been with me these many years have learned quite a bit. And if there's something that I haven't told you about and I know about it, I will share it with you. All you have to do is ask. I'll email it to you, HC, and I will message him personally and let you know that you're going to contact him. I will also ask him, what his work schedule's like, because I don't want to like put it out on the channel and him say, oh my God, I've had all these people asking me. But everybody here will help you, honey. When I start showing pieces, I give a price and it's an auction. Everything starts at auction. Now, because it's an auction with like new users and we don't want to be here all day, I started at literally what I can take it for, what I can sell it for. But it's up to you. You set the price. No, I haven't started yet. No, we're just talking. I like to wait till a lot of my people come in. Welcome. Let's see. What can we call you? Because you've got like lots of numbers and do I have any? That's all right. No, welcome in. If you look in the description, my email is there. If you want to buy, you need to register. Let me grab my other device and I'll put my email address in, even though it is in the description box. But you might not know where that is. And I don't see any of my moderators in here. Not that I can fly solo. It's okay. I can handle it. I did handle it for years. Let's see, where am I? You think my other device would show me? No, it doesn't. Does it show me live? Yes, it does. There we go. Okay, let me put my email address in. And, okay. Well, that happens to be my middle name. Something I don't use often. Does anyone love their middle name? Now, you can keep your identity private. Yeah, most people don't. I don't know what our parents are thinking, giving us these strange middle names. My kids, Hope has two middle names. I couldn't decide on one. She's Hope Elizabeth Rose. And Andrew is Andrew Stewart Clouston. Obviously, I gave him my maiden name as his middle name. I mean, not only is it a nice name, my father had no boys, so. See, I bet there are a lot of Marys and Janes and Anns, and my sister's a Lynn. Her middle name's Lynn. Then you might be that rare person who has a middle name that you love. Hi, Lucia. My gosh, I was just talking about you. Were your ears burning today? I said to Stephen, I have to message Lucia. I haven't seen her. I haven't heard anything from her. You haven't posted any videos. What's yours, Cache? I mean, I think it's sort of a family thing when people put their maiden names. You know, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. His mom was a Fitzgerald. Oh, Nina's beautiful. There's some people are lucky and they have pretty middle names. And I like my first name better because there aren't a lot of me. Now here in England, they say Dana. They don't say Dana. I tell the story, Darren, you know, my previous husband, for 8 years he called me Dana. And one of his friends said, why are you calling your wife Dana? Because her name's Dana. And then from then on, well, then from the, well, I think it was already too late then. Yeah, it was getting there. And because my sister's name is Deanna, I'll answer to anything with a D. I'm going to try and adjust this because I can't really see my screen that well. Lucia, why were you going through baby names? You're not going to have a baby, are you? Have I not talked to you that long that you're going to have a baby? Watch her say, no way. Listen, I'm 61. If there's a baby in my future, it better be a grandbaby. If it was a baby in my immediate future, there better be a really bright star in the north. 3 wise men, maybe 3 wise guys. Ah, oh, wonderful. Justin. Oh my goodness. Justine's such a pretty name. Justin's a nice name for a boy. When is she due? And this is your daughter-in-law that's married to your youngest son. Well, the funny thing about my name, it can be for a man or a woman. I'm sure you've both heard it. August. So you could have either a Leo or a Virgo. Let's pray for a Leo. My son's a Virgo. Listen, I have nothing against Virgos. They're lovely people. They're very opinionated. I can tell you that from having a son. And now my granddaughter is a Virgo also. And Hope will tell you, she's very opinionated. Miss Scarlet runs the house. I need to post some pictures of her. You're all going to see how cute she is. She's tall. She's tall, she's thin, she's got long legs, and she looks like her Mimi. And I'm not saying that because she looks like me, but she is a beautiful child. Our coloring is different. She's got more auburn hair and she has hazel eyes. But that face, no one can deny that she's my granddaughter. And she takes those eyes and she turns them on too, trust me. Sun in Egypt? Really? my name means from Denmark. Dana is from Denmark. All right. Well, I don't see a moderator inside except Lucia, and I'm not going to make Lucia work. So I've got the bags ready. If you're new here, everything goes into a poly seal bag. Your name and the price goes on here. If you need it, if it's a ring and you need it sized, or if it's a necklace and you need it extended, all of the work goes on to it. Usually I invoice within 48 hours of the sale. Last week I just got caught up buying. So, like I said, I will invoice this week's sale and last week's sale at the same time. Knowledge is definitely power. I don't claim to have any power, but I do have some knowledge. What I know, I'll share with all of you. So, since we don't have a moderator, well, Lucia says she'll help. What are you all here to see? What can I show you first? Do you want to see sterling? Do you want to see gold? It's all out here. Maybe I showed a piece last time or in the preview that you've got to have another look at and you want a price for it. Let me know. I'll tell you where we're going to start it. What do you do? Well, I've got my other device here, honey. I can actually type it in. Look at that. Justine, I'm sure you're talking about this one. It's 9 karat gold. It's vintage. Now, it is 6 3/4 inches long. I can add more jump rings to it. It does have, you see, a corresponding vintage gold padlock. It's 6 3/4 inches. I have a 6.5 inch wrist, and it fits me perfectly with just enough room to be comfortable. Looks very attractive on. With the padlock, as it is, without any extensions or any jump rings added to it, it weighs 6.5 grams. And it's 9 karat yellow gold. I'll open it up and show you what it looks like on wrist. So, because holding it in front of the camera doesn't really give you an idea of the presence of the bracelet, right? It's got nice classic oval links. It's pretty enough to wear on its own. Or you could use it for a charm bracelet. That's up to you. Now, I showed it, and I have had like 3 or 4 people ask me about it. Ask me the details, the length, and the weight. And I see 2 of them in the chat. Y'all know how much gold is right now. We'll start this one at $495. Look at that. Multi-skilled. Oh, Lucia put it in too. Thank you, Lucia. I didn't know you were going to do that. There is a scratch on the back of that. We can have that buffed out. I just noticed that when I turned it over. Yeah, saying that, if you're in here and you don't know who Lucia is, click on her name. And if you're not subscribed to her channel, make sure that you are. Because if you do love jewelry jars and you love vintage jewelry, she's definitely the best on YouTube. And I'm not saying that because she's my friend. She's actually the person who influenced me into selling on YouTube. I think you did sell then. I think you were selling. You weren't just opening jars. You had like intermittent sales when I started watching you like 5 years ago. And it was actually Lucia that inspired me to sell jewelry on YouTube. I think her back's probably a lot better since have you all seen how thin she is now? I know my joints are a lot better. Going once. I don't see any further bids. Going twice. Yeah, you and me both, girl. Fair warning. Sold to Justine for $495. Oh, I love ice cream. Can't have it. The length's okay for you, honey? Perfect. Yeah, it fits me, honestly, perfectly. It's loose enough that I could put charms on it, or it's tight. Do you know what I mean? And I think I'll have a look. Think, no, I think I have a safety. We'll make sure I put a safety through your padlock because you don't want to lose it. And it does help you if the bracelet comes loose. Do you know what I mean? It'll slip down onto your hand. Oh, that's okay, honey. My pleasure to find pieces. What can I show next? Because if you don't ask me, I'm just going to start grabbing things. And especially I'm going to start grabbing the new things and telling you about them. It is very classic. And it is definitely a piece that you could wear every day. I've been wearing this Victorian one with the tassel. I love it, but I will have to admit, I have closed it in cupboard doors a couple times. The tassel. I've had to be careful with it. I am the hardest person alive on jewelry because I use my hands a lot. And I don't take this bracelet off. I sleep in it, shower in it. That's the lovely thing about gold and silver. People ask me, how do I keep my silver clean? If you get it from me, it's going to be clean, number one. If you wear it in the shower, you can pretty much keep it clean. Silver really doesn't tarnish unless it's sat and left to oxidize. You can use oxidation-free bags, or you can put it in a zip bag, really. If you clean it with soap and water, then dry it well and put it in a zip bag, it's not going to turn. But, a lot of my silver, when I get it, is black because it's antique. And then, comes the question, how much do you want to take it back? Some pieces look better completely clean, and other pieces look better with a bit of patina. So, do you want me to stick with gold, or is there someone here that wants to see silver? Because there is a lot of antique, vintage, and designer. I love this Tiffany necklace, but I don't wear that much silver anymore. Yeah, that is a good idea, the silica gel packets that you get in your shoes, everything. Gold earrings, specific ones, honey. I have modern, I have antique, I've got vintage. So if you tell me what pair you want to see, I'll pull them up. Yep, baking soda and aluminum foil. Oh, excuse me, aluminum. They say aluminum here. I've been here too long. Will take the tarnish. I've found that doesn't take heavy tarnish off. The silica packet, you can put it in your plastic bag when you store your silver in it, and it'll help keep it dry. That keeps it from oxidizing. Vintage, now I do have 2 pairs of vintage earrings. I think they're both 80s, to be honest with you. The wavy ovals. These are 9-karat gold. Super easy to put in your ear and to clasp. I don't mind the tube earrings where you slide the wire back through. They are harder to put on. For me, these are a lot easier. Just to put them through your ear and clasp them. If anybody has a question as to why we sell 9-karat gold here, please don't think it's like the States where we put caca in 10-karat gold. You know, I know the standard in the States is 10 and 14, obviously. And 10 is usually lower quality jewelry. You put like lesser expensive stones and things like that. It's the standard here. We use 9 for everything. I've even seen diamonds set in 9 because it wears well. Since you said vintage, I'll pull these off. I'll give you a price on them. I'll let you know if they weigh, because a lot of people have really sensitive ears and they can't wear anything heavy. I just recently bought myself a pair of larger hoops, and I found I can't wear them to bed. They're too heavy. My ears are sore in the morning. I can wear them during the day. They're 18 karat and they're just too heavy. These are 1.7 grams. So they're not going to be super heavy in your ear, but they do have the appearance of like a larger earring. Let me grab my tape measure. I'm sorry. They're about 3/4 of an inch interior. They're probably going to be about an inch long. Oh no, nearly 1.5 inches long. So they've got really nice presents. And for the money, you're not going to beat it. You can Google them and see what the comps are on them. Ah, 155. I was muted. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. I think I touched the screen. Did you not hear anything I said? like the height and the length? Oh, Mama. Better? Yeah, when I went to adjust my screen, I must have shut the volume off. Yeah, 155. Lilia, honey, if you're listening, don't worry. Lilia has a migraine. God bless her. I know I suffer. Well, not for a long time. Yep, they're 3/4 of an inch by 1.5 inch long. Thank you, Barbo. Yet migraines are the very worst. And she certainly can't listen to me, and her son's been ill as well. Okay. If anyone comes back and you're interested in it, just message me. We're going to go to the next pair, the next vintage pair. These are the ones I told you that are heavy, but I had to have them. They're 4.1 grams each ear. Oh, the oval earrings. No, it was me, Terry. I tried to adjust my phone and I shut the microphone off. They're a little over 3/4 of an inch wide and 1.5 inches long. Yep, they are 9 carat, honey. They're 155 start. That's a lot of earring for a little bit of money. You all will see the kitty cats, the leopards they're silly money. I mean, I have to tell you up front. But they're also 8.2 grams. Well, let me weigh them because I weighed one. Should come up. Yeah. These are also Italian. They're 14 karat gold. They're 1980s does Art Deco Wallace Simpson. Hi, Yvonne. They're 8.2 grams. They have diamond eyes. They're 14 karat gold. If you know how much gold is right now, even the weight of these are a little bit eye-watering. Even if I just sold by weight. If you're interested in them and you whinge the price and you make a, a wincy face when I say it, Google them. Find out what the comps are on them. They're about $2,500. Oh, hi, Laura. Thank you for lurking and saying you're here, honey. Yeah, that face. That was the face I made when he told me the price when I bought them, and I loved them so much I still bought them. They're $8.95. But they're 14 karat, and you're still getting them more than half off. Let me show you the back. Oh, you hear my tummy. Sorry. Now, they're not solid, but they're 14 karats heavy. And they do have diamond eyes. They're not CZs, they're diamonds. Little diamonds. But still little sparkly diamonds. And they're highly detailed. I'll hold them, and I want you to Google them and price them for yourself. And the first thing that comes up is going to be Cartier, and Cartiers are like 10 grand. $2,500 to $3,500 was the average price that I got for them. But you'd have to be interested in them and really love Wallace Simpson jewelry. And Wallace Simpson jewelry, oh goodness gracious, they'd be tens of thousands, the original jewelry. This is a reproduction line from the 1980s. Shall I show you the Victorian, since we're on earrings? These are articulated. I'm going to come in and show you the back. Did that one move off again? Or did I fix one and I didn't fix the other one? I think that's what I did. Let me fix it back here. It does swing over. There we go. I think they're absolutely beautiful. They're 9 karat gold. They're not marked. I had to have them XRF'd. They have been XRF'd. If anybody asks if something's not marked, they are dead on 3 grams. 3 grams of 9 karat gold. 1880s. They're $4.95. I doubt you're going to find too many pairs of Victorian earrings that are in that wonderful condition, in this wonderful condition, for $495. The black with the snake. Oh, girl, what are you looking at? There's a snake bracelet and a acrostic bracelet, but it's not black. Are you talking about the jet bead? Ah, mourning brooch, big mourning brooch, enamel, 9 karat gold from 18, what did I say, 54. Hair keeper on the back, of course, with the Prince of Wales curl. That's what that's called. Yeah, someone died at the age of 61. Hey, that's me. Ooh, unsy poonsy, God forbid. Ah, just you're seeing snakes. No, it's almost like an infinity, but pearls. Now, this is the piece in its entirety. There is glass. I didn't take the glass out to weigh it. The enamel is going to weigh so much, but the brooch actually weighs 21 grams. Well, we all know that the Victorians used snakes to represent eternal love. So maybe someone loved this person eternally and had this brooch made up. I cannot find the identical brooch. A lot of these have been commissioned. E. Beasley died February, I think that's either the 15th or the 18th. I think it's the 15th because you can really discern the 18th next to it. 1854, age 61. Could have been a man, could have been a lady, because they just put the first initial. It was definitely a lady's brooch. So this is prior to the Civil War. Should I hit you with the price? And keep in mind, I cannot find one as heavy as this to compare it to. There goes her face. Yvonne, I'm not pricing it at 21 grams of gold because there is glass, there is enamel. I'm comping it for the size and the age and the hair and the condition. It's $695. It's a fabulous example. And you know I only collect the best. Do you know, I don't think, other than like mourning pieces, I don't think I have that much hair jewelry. I've sold a lot of it. I used to carry tons of it. I don't see as much as I used to. And usually when I do, it's not in great condition. I do have a fabulous enamel ring right now, and yes, this is black hair. The hair is that dark. I literally thought it was enamel, but when you really get in tight on this, it's woven black hair. Can you see it now? The front of it is enamel and pearls. But it is literally woven black hair. It is beautiful. And it's a rare, larger size as well. And it is completely hallmarked inside. I'll show it to you. It's a 10. It's got Chester hallmarks. And goodness sakes, let's zoom in and find out ourselves. I think I'm going to need the loop. I can see it's 9 carat. Let me see if I can discern what these marks are. Yep, that's Chester 9375 and an X 1899. It's big on my, but it's a size 10. These kind of pieces can't be sized because of the hair. You wear a 10 or this one. Since I'm done all that, I might as well give you a price on it, right? It's 2.5 grams. Like I said, it's 9 karat gold. Boy, it looks nicer than 9, doesn't it? It's almost got that color of 18. It's Victorian with Chester hallmarks. And it is a hair keeper ring with black enamel and pearls. And it's $495. That's that little 4.5 Soviet rose gold ring I have, diamond ring I have on my finger. Yeah, a 4.5. I think Helene can wear a 4.5. Maybe HC can wear a 4.5 on some finger. It's an old cut diamond. It's also 14 karat gold, of course, because it's Soviet. Justine, you're helping. So there you go. Have a wrench. Look how thick this band is. Love it. It is so well made. One thing I will say about antique Russian jewelry, there's nothing made like it. That little tiny ring is 4 grams. 4 grams of 14 karat gold. No, absolutely I don't mind. I was appreciative when Lucia stepped in. I can do it. I can honestly do it. It is easier with help, though. No, you'd have to be like me and just be into like beautiful quality antique jewelry. This ring is, I mean, look how solid it is and how it's held its shape. That'll tell you that it's a quality piece of jewelry. It's still a perfect circle because it's a solid band. And I do like solid band jewelry. Again, 14 karat is extraordinarily expensive. This ring's $595. Are you sure you guys want to see gold? No, absolutely not. It's a 4.5, Justine. Size 4.5. There's a lot of gold there. It will go up quite a bit. You could take that ring up 3 sizes easily. 3 whole sizes. What else would you guys like to see? Silver hearts. You mean heart padlocks, honey, or heart like charms or... That is black onyx, Yvonne, with a Victorian heart. Yeah, it's got the original paper in the back of it. All the gold on there is 9 karat. Yeah, and that is an 1880s Victorian star. But that's black onyx. It's not jet, which would be far more durable than jet. It's a gorgeous black enamel locket. That's 9 karat gold and black enamel. But again, pearls. And if y'all don't know, Yvonne doesn't like pearls. But there is one without pearls. It's all enamel. And 9 karat. Now, you're not a weirdo. Not everyone likes pearls. Some people associate pearls. Now, pearls did not always mean mourning in Victorian jewelry. The Victorian jet earrings that I have here that are Lily of the Valley, I don't think they were mourning earrings. I think Queen Victoria, these earrings are from 1860s. I think Queen Victoria made mourning jewelry in vogue because the woman herself was in mourning for half of her life. Yeah, sunscreen's not great on pearls on your skin. I love Lily of the Valley because I'm a May baby, so let me give you a price on the locket. I'll also open it up for you as well. I might have to get a tool to open this thing. As I recall, it's a little difficult, a little touchy to open it. Let me get a stick pin. Here we go. Oh, that's right. It does have the original glass, and it does have pictures in it. I forgot about that. It's been a while since I've shown it. This is the original glass. So let me pop the glass out and weigh it because I'm not going to charge you. I'm not going to give you the weight with the glass because it was 16 grams with the glass in it. It's not going to be a lot less because the glass is rather thin. It'll be the old wavy glass as well. I'll even dump the picture. That's the original papers in there as well. I hope I always offer exceptional pieces. Yeah, it's 4 grams less without the glass. So that helps you a bit. Let me take a little picture of it. And then I have to go back. I bought this quite a while ago. I collect mourning jewelry as well. So I'm sure this was a personal piece. But in case I haven't mentioned it, I have to buy my ex-husband out of our house. So yeah, I'll be selling a lot of my personal jewelry. Personal collections, not pieces that have been gifted to me over the years by, you know, my parents or... Let me go back and see what price I had on this. That one's onyx. This one's enamel. They can be thousands, as you all know. Well, gold was a lot less when I priced this. $8.95. If you look back, that's exactly what I offered it for. And gold has nearly doubled. I want to show you there's a bit of a nibble there at the bottom. But other than that, it's incredible condition. If the pictures creep you out, let me know. I'll take them out. I've got a baggie full of old dead people because a lot of people don't like it. I don't mind them. Long lost family members. I switched it around. I put the old lady first. Oh, yes, of course, I can tell you the price on that one, honey. Listen how that glass snaps back in there. The frames on those are gold as well. I switched them around and put the lady on the other side. Although she's a little hard to look at. I don't mind the pictures in lockets. I really don't. But a lot of people were like weirded out. Ooh. Especially when they have, I have mourning lockets that have the hair in them. And people are like, ooh, I don't want anybody else's dead hair. The onyx with the original paper in the back, 9-karat gold, and the 9-karat Victorian star on it is $4.95. I'll give you the measurements. This is a really large piece. And the original paper I left in, it's 2 inches across and it's 1.5 inches high. And again, this is one of my personal pieces. And I left the antique paper in it. I don't think it was ever used, to be honest with you. Because it's in pristine condition. The only way I could think of making it a pendant, honey, is if you put a brooch converter on the bar. Did you want it to go east-west? Because that would be the easiest way for it to go east-west. North-south, they do sell them. It goes over the tube and then it has a bail on it. You can turn almost any brooch into a necklace. These look absolutely fabulous if you've seen like a book chain. They had Victorian ones that were black enameled. That would look incredible. I mean, you could always wear it on gold, but it would look really, really fabulous on a blackened book chain. Just my personal. Yeah, I probably have a brooch converter north-south here. If not, I can get my hands on one. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a tube with a bail. I haven't had a black and enamel one for quite some time. That would even look lovely on, well, with pearls, because of the pearls. And that would be super easy because you could hook the brooch right over the pearls. I'll show you how. I think it looks stunning on pearls, to be honest. We're all saying black enamel. Then I looked at the pearls, and I had pearls sitting here on my desk. And I'm like, no, what am I doing? It looks incredible. And it's so easy. You don't need a brooch converter. Just put it on and clip it over. Fabulousness. Going once, going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Eliza Bird. She's Elizabeth. I've got velvet ribbon here I could show you on it too. Yeah, velvet ribbon, and that's very, very Victorian as well. They wore a lot of the beautiful 18 karat necklaces that I have today. This one, I added the 18 karat gold chain. This could have easily been worn on velvet or pearls. In fact, the other one that is here, it's actually, the back is set for pearls. I'd be leery to put it on this one because these aren't hand knotted. So let me find the other one. I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. So I'm not going to really play, and you can see. That would be stunning on pearls as well. And what did I just do with that 18 karat gold? The other 18 karat gold star. Goodness me. Oh, here it is. Oh, hello. Welcome in. They're both beautiful pendants. Did I need to buy two 18 karat gold pendants? Pendant brooches, Victorian stars, and the other piece is Victorian as well. No, I probably didn't need to buy them, but they were so beautiful I couldn't pass them up. Oh, that's okay, Terry. Thank you, honey. I love when you guys leave and then you come. I don't know that you're gone. Unless you tell me. What else can I show you? And Kasha, you asked me about hearts, honey. The hearts I have are, I think most of the silver hearts I have out are padlocks. And I'd have to get into the silver drawer, which is no big deal. It's here. And then there are tons and tons and tons of silver heart padlocks. Must have 30 of them, at least. I think that's me. I'm sort of just like a celestial person. I love moons and stars and anything that goes with them. He's actually kind of double-sided. He's sterling and antique. Probably Art Deco. You know, you guys know what I use. I use dishwasher tabs to clean all of my jewelry. Most of it gets a good old soak. Now, there is another moon and star here, but this one's 14 karat. And again, pearls, but I love pearls. Yep, that's usually for silver. But it will take tarnish. This one is 14 karat. It's 2.3 grams. Crescents, stars, it's all highly collectible right now. Super, super collectible. If you look in trends in antique jewelry, the celestial is very collectible. And this one is $295. Yeah, you can always put pins on brooch or brooches on beads, on pearls. Easy, easy, easy. You can wear any brooch on your beads, your pearls. It is very easy just to slip them in where they're hand knotted. And you can wear any brooch as a necklace. What else can I show you guys? What are you interested in? Or do you want me just to start picking up things and telling you? I love the Scottish Vesta case I'm staring at. If you don't know what a Vesta case is, they were match safe. There's a striker on the bottom. This is all hand engraved, hand chased with Scottish granite. It's Edwardian. Ooh, I've got to plug my phone in. There we go. Had low power mode. There's the back of the piece. And the interior. I'll give you a second so you can screenshot it. You can do your comps on it. Fantastic piece. That is 2 inches high, 1.5 inches wide. 23.5 grams of sterling silver, Scottish. And 195. Another pristine piece. We're grabbing silver. I've got to show you the bag. Kind of see me back there. It's Edwardian. It's 100 grams of sterling. That's the interior. Here's the back. That's all handwork. All of that was hand chased. That's your dancing ring. Or just a way to elegantly hold the bag, isn't it? It is in beautiful condition. There's one little tiny dent there, one little dink. And I'm sure if you were that worried about it, I could have pushed out. But other than that, it's in incredible condition. It is 100 grams, right dead on 100 grams of sterling silver. And it's 350. It's big, it's beautiful. Did I need to buy it? Probably not, but it was so gorgeous I had to. I'm going to show you the 2 sterling compacts that I bought recently. They're both about 85 grams. They're both Art Deco. Of course, one's going to be a little bit earlier than the other one. This is the one that the cartouche is engraved, and I'm showing it to you because it's engraved upside down. APP. Deb came in to when I showed it live, and she's like, "Well, maybe they wanted to show their initials off when they opened it up." Don't understand why they did it. It's gold lined. It too is solid sterling. It's all machine turned. It's about 85 grams. It is completely hallmarked. This lifts out for your powder. You could set powder on top of it, or you could have loose powder, and you could have a compact on top and loose powder underneath of it. It is in immaculate condition. And it's $175. If your initials aren't APP, I can have those buffed out. It's large enough to have the area buffed out. I'll give you a second to think about that one because that's a very good deal. But you have to collect silver compacts to want that. Oh, while you're thinking about that, I'm going to show you the next one. As time marches on. Like I said, they're about the same. This one's 85 grams as well. It's earlier. It's enameled. It's incredible. That is a lion biting a gazelle. And I think 2 pink flamingos. And the front and the back. I'm calling this deco, but I quite honestly think it's earlier. The enameling is really pristine on the back. There's some foxing with the mirror. That's lost to the silver at the back of the mirror. This is your powder tray that lifts up for your loose powder. Everything is sterling. The mesh is copper. This one is incredible. I mean, the other one is clean and sharp and very deco. The only reason I'm saying deco is the shape of this. I think this is personally earlier. I think it's more Victorian, Art Nouveau. The only reason I'm saying deco is because it's not dated. So just sort of save my backside. I can't even find its equal. Or honestly, anything like it. I've hunted high and low for maker's marks. The silver is higher than 925. It's closer to pure silver. And I've just got done telling you it's 85 grams. It's 295. I don't think you'll find its equal. I really don't. And you can hear the kiss lock. I have what I think is some incredible sterling and gold to show you this weekend. You know, you all can tell me what you think. Yeah, it isn't dated. So, I mean, just I'm of the opinion it's more Art Nouveau because that was animals and flowers, and I think it's very early. I think it's more on the Victorian Edwardian side than Deco. Well, if you've watched the preview or you see something out on the desk and you're interested in it, give me a shout and I'll tell you what I can tell you about it. Yeah, they're both in incredible condition, really, for their age, quite honestly. I've sold many enameled compacts, but a lot of times they have enamel loss. but they're still very valuable. When you find, it's very rare to find them in pristine condition because they are what they are. Women use them, set them down. You know, they weren't delicate with them. Carried them around in their handbag. If it was in my handbag, oh good Lord, it would be beat to heaven and back. Because my handbag is like my mobile office. I carry a big news bag. And it's always full of things. I swear it's like my weight training. Usually it's full of jewelry. The Happy Valley era. That is fabulous information, honey. Thank you. And the artwork would make sense. And that would be 20s to 40s, yeah? So maybe my first idea of deco would be right. Yeah, it was definitely someone wealthy that owned it. And the silver is higher, does XRF higher than 925, closer to pure silver. Any condition on the pearls? No, honey, it's perfect. The enamel is perfect on it. The pearls are all seed pearls. They're all fantastic. The hair keeper brooch is pristine, never opened. You can see it's completely engraved. Even the pin is straight on it. Like I said, honey, it's from my personal collection. I'm pretty picky. The only thing I will say is there are some couple little bits of thread. Now the brooch, look how beautiful the pin is. It's a little bow. It's also 9-karat gold. And I noticed there were a couple little bits of thread, and I never took them off because they're actually loops. Do you see what I mean? It's attached by thread. Some of the gold must have worn, and, you know, however, 100 years ago, someone used thread to reattach it. Yeah, well, boy, does that compact not ever scream decadence. So that would be spot on, I think. Thank you for your insight. Yeah, other than the little tiny bits of thread that I never bothered to have the chain fixed, honey. Because I never, you know, I didn't use the chain. This one can definitely be worn as a pendant as well because it has a pendant loop. That would be fantastic on either pearls, you know, a thin enough strand of pearls. I'm sure we could put those right through. Maybe not with this clasp. You know, I'll try. Yeah, they were, I just read about them colonizing expats, expatriates, British expatriates that colonized Kenya then. And they were very, they got up to a lot. Let's put it that way. They had a good time. Here's what it looks like on pearls. It is fabulous. We were talking about pearls and lily of the valley. Pearls didn't mean mourning. Pearls meant new beginnings. Lily of the valley, in the language of Victorian flowers, lily of the valley meant happiness and new beginnings. So jet and mourning pieces were worn by everyone because the Queen made it popular. That would be like Kate Middleton wearing something today. Well, everybody copies her. Everyone copies the royals. Wait till you see the bag that I got. Let's count Lori down because I don't see anyone else coming in on it. Going once, going twice, fair warning, sold to Lori. Lori, it is amazing. Like I said, it was part of my collection, so I'm pretty picky. Well, all of these pieces are coming from my collection. Who's a Harry and Meghan fan? Remember when Harry and Meghan got married? This is a bag with tags. It's a shopping bag from when they got engaged and married in 2018. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, no condition issues, darling, except those little bits of thread. And since they were so old, I didn't bother to remove them and have them fixed. Yeah, a lot of people, some people are fans. I wouldn't call myself a royalist now that we have Chucky and Camilla. I love the Queen, as you all know. I was a huge fan of Queen Elizabeth, or women in power for that matter. There are some people who love them, and then there are other people who, you know, call them spare air and other not nice names. But if you're interested in the bag, it's $10. I sell loads of royal memorabilia, as you all know. Because, well, lots of the Queen, because we love her. She's, I don't like to say that some people have more class than others, but Catherine definitely has, we'll just say she has class. Oh, well, Diana, come on. She was the people's princess. Mother to both William and Harry. Well, I think the big question for a lot of people is how much is the 18 karat Victorian necklace? This is, again, I'm going to hold it up. I'm going to let you comp it. There's one identical to it online. If you want to see the comps, I'll show them to you. I do have them. It's very, very, very dear. Oh, now why isn't it showing me the whole picture? No, you can see it's absolutely identical. Hi, Nicola. How are you, honey? We'll do a side by side. The back, everything is identical. Word attached to a hat pin or a stick pin. That screws, it had a stick pin or a hat pin that screwed into it. It's out of stock, which means they sold it for £1,699. Hi, Deanna. No worries, honey. That to you and I is $2,300. By the way, they didn't offer it with a chain. This is a 16-inch box, 18 karat box chain that I added to the pendant to show it. The chain itself, my cost was $350. The pendant with the chain is $14.95. $1,495. It's sold here for $2,300. Pristine. Perfect. 5.5 grams of 18 karat. It's absolutely beautiful on. It is so elegant. I literally put it on and did not want to take it off. I love rich gold. Um, Around my neck, I can wear 9 carats. Doesn't bother me. But in my ears, I can't wear anything less than 14. And my ears are way better with 18. I love these ovals that I showed earlier. These twisted ovals. I would wear them in a heartbeat. I could wear them every single day. They're classic. They're gorgeous. But the 9, I'd have to have the wire changed to 18. Well, 14 at least. Or I would literally be in pain. Are you saying like that color gold? Because 18 does have that deep depth of warmth. Oh, don't tangle in my Art Nouveau bracelet, please. Please, 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 please. There we go. Too yellow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big yellow person, but I do love yellow gold. I went through this big phase where I didn't wear anything but white gold and silver. I think a lot of us did. And I got rid of a lot of my yellow gold, unfortunately. I had to buy it all back. Yeah, yellow doesn't suit everyone. And the other pendant brooch that is also set in 18 karat. It has a beautiful old cut diamond and pearls and crescents and stars, that big celestial theme again. I'll tighten up and show you it. It is 4.5 grams. One inch across, 1 inch high. Again, will look phenomenal on a pearl necklace. The other one would as well. Now the only condition I can have that straightened out. The pin is a little bit needs straightened out. It's a little, the pin's a little wonky at the moment. You'd be a little wonky too if you were this old. 140 years old. This one I'll do for $9.95. Yeah, modern pink gold to me is too pink. It almost looks like copper. I think antique rose gold suits. I've never seen it look bad on any complexion. Never, not one. It looks beautiful on everyone's skin. That is antique rose gold. This is, like I told you guys, it's a converted Albert chain, which would have been a watch chain. The links are solid. Mamma mia, that weighs 20.5 grams with a padlock. That is the difference between solid, and I'll show you every link, of course, is signed. That is solid. Semi-solid. Semi-solid. Still not as heavy as this. This bracelet, I mean, listen, those are 100, 120 years old. They still look incredible. This one, you know, sharing cockroaches. It'll be with you forever. Do I have something like the tassel bracelet I have for sale? No, but I will sell you this one. If you'd like to see it. So there's nothing on the desk, but I will show you this one. It's double wedding ring and gypsy set stars. It's Victorian. You can see I have the dog clip on there, and I just wear it adjustable. That's the original T-bar that is in yellow and pink gold. That's the tassel. I love the tassel because it's on a jump ring. It's not traditional. Here, I'm going to show you a traditional one. Traditionally, they're set up inside of it. This is actually on a jump ring. The little tassels are on a jump ring. So it makes it really, really articulated. Has a lot of nice movement to it. Let me take it off. I want to say it is completely hallmarked. I want to say it's 8 grams and it's 1100. Now, like I said, I wear 6.5, but this will go all the way up my arm to accommodate an 8.5 inch wrist. But the weight of the bracelet actually pulls it down to fit everyone's wrist. If you can see how I have the dog clip clasp. I've seen the bracelets, just the fancy link bracelets like that, go that for that without the original T-bar, without the tassel. The tassel, which is connected there to the T-bar, is 2¼ inches long from the T-bar to the end of the tassel. I like when it turns around and the tassel's on my hand, though. Hello, Fraulein Bloom. Yes, it's 9 carat. Where are the hallmarks at? It's got the raised hallmarks on it. Yeah, everything is hallmarked on it. The T-bar, the tassel, they marked everything. The style's 1880s with a cantil. So again, it's 140 years old. And you can see me wearing it, you know. It's gold. It's not going to go anywhere. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Elizabeth. Going once. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold. If you don't mind, I'll take it off after the sale. And I'll clean it before I send it. I have had it on for about a week. It didn't sell at the last sale. I thought it was so pretty, I put it on. But you all know, I buy what I love. when I think it's gorgeous, and every single piece I buy, every piece that's out here, I would wear. The little tiny padlocks, no, I haven't shown them yet. They're adorable. I bought a lot of fun stuff for my people who have gold charm bracelets. I love these cutlery. Absolutely love them. I think Colleen asked about the French opera glasses. Yeah, of course I can show you again, honey. The solid link. Because I do have a semi-solid that will be less. Look at the padlock on that. Mamma mia. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that one is 16 grams. That one is 16 grams. And the rosy one. Antique padlock. You know, guys, I'll attach the safety chain for you. I don't like safety chains. They tangle and everything. Yeah, this one is 20 grams. The solid link. That one's 20 grams. I don't attach the safeties because when I wear them, I don't like them because they tangle and everything. Let me see what I have. There's Nicola. I'll show your hearts in just a second, honey. I didn't forget about you, sweetheart. Yeah, I'll put them side by side. I'm just looking for my prices, sweetheart. Because I know I gave a price for one of them. Now, guys, I will tell you, your gold prices today, you want to buy today because with the current situation that's going on in the world, gold is predicted to be ridiculous. Now, the markets are closed. Wait till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning here. Just hang on. It's going to get crazy. Okay. This one with the incredible padlock is $11.95 and it's 16 grams. I'm telling you right now, that padlock would easily bring 400 on its own. It's the very first one I've ever had that was engraved front and back. The solid pink one, solid link. Now that's semi-solid, but they're not dented. They just made them incredible. Yep, they're 9 carat. Completely hallmarked. Every single link is signed. That's 20 grams. The padlock is antique and plain. It's not engraved, but it is 20 grams. So that one is 14. 1,000 go 1,395. Yep, they are 9 carat, which means they are more durable. And they are both antique pink. This one, of course, is a night and day, which means it has textured links and smooth links, and then it flips over and it's plain. You can wear it either way. Look at them side by side and think about it and then get back with me. It's okay. The padlock on the night and day is to die for. I'm easily, that one, I could easily get 400 out of it. Just for the padlock. Actually, if I sold it online, I could get 6. Oh, I love night and days because it is like having 2. Well, honey, let me show you because my wrist is also 6.5. I'll show them both on my wrist. And that'll give you an idea how they look. And it's best to see a bracelet on the wrist anyway. These are 7s. That's that one on my wrist. Let me flip it over so you can see the night and day. I think this one's just a smidge bigger. Let me check, sweetheart. No, 13. The 20 gram is 1,395. The solid rose is 1,395. And the night and day is 11. $11.95. Yeah, have a think about it, sweetheart. I mean, gold's an investment. If it goes up crazy tomorrow, I hate to say it, but I can't offer it. I can't offer it for that price. That's for tonight until gold goes cuckoo. And they are predicting for 9 carat to go to 50 a gram. It's 44.80 right now. Pounds, not dollars, obviously. You're going to go for the solid one? I would too. I love them both. I have them both. I have the solid and I have the night and day. Yeah, it is very, very warm. To be fair, this one, I'll take it in and probably have it polished because it could come up brighter than that. They've just been cleaned, but they haven't been polished. This one has been polished, and you can see the difference in it. Do you want me to reattach the safety? It's there, it's just not attached. Some people love them. I don't. I wear mine open. Okay, I'll reattach it. No problem. Going once, going twice. Fair warning, I hope gold goes up for you. I've sold so many gold bracelets, I look back now and think, oh my God, the money that they're worth today. Sold to Jennifer. Thank you, honey. Let me put it in a bag and have it safety reattached. I go to Birmingham on Wednesday. It'll take them 1 second to solder it. All right, guys, it is 13 minutes to 11 here. So I'm only going to show a few more pieces and we're going to call it a night. So if you want to see something, if you're interested in it, you don't have to buy it. You can just ask about it. Let me know. You might want to see something and say, oh, what is that? Oh, Nicola, I need to show your hearts. Duh. Sorry, honey. I'm guessing you want to see the teeny tiny ones when you said the little ones. Because I do have a fabulous one. Or maybe you want to see the price on all 3 of them. Sorry, I lied. 4. Celtic art? What type of Celtic art, honey? They're small but mighty. Because they're pretty, pretty. The teeny ones. In fact, one is smaller than the other. Let me get a tape and measure them so you get an idea. I do have the Irish sterling pin today. The Connemara marble one. I certainly do, Barbo. and I will show it next. Nicola, they are the tiniest one. I mean, they're not as tiny as you think. That's the smallest. This one has a safety. And that one's nearly, I make it a half inch across. So they look smaller just because they're with larger ones. It is very rare to find the little tiny ones that are engraved. The smallest is 1.2 grams. They are quite solid because they're made to fasten things shut. So they have to be. They have to have good construction. Oh, wait a minute. That one's heavier. How could that be lighter? Yeah, this one's just more solid. Huh. Go figure. The tiniest is 150. The next size up is 195. Let me find Barbara's pen. Barbara, I know it's out here because I knew you would. Aha! I knew you'd ask about it. Irish hallmarks. Not only is it Connemara marble, it was made in Ireland. Oh, Nicola's in on the teeniest one? Okay. I see you, honey. Thank you. These look the sweetest, honestly, on a necklace. Put them to close a chain. They're absolutely adorable at your neck. I mean, bracelets, we all know why I like a bracelet, because I like to look at my own jewelry. When I want to wear something at my neck, then I want someone to look at me. But you can't see anything on your neck unless it's long enough for you to pull it out and look at it. Things that you wear on your hands and things that you wear on your wrist are for you. But if you want to draw attention to your neckline, then wear something interesting. Oh, thank you, honey. You can look in the mirror. I don't mind looking in the mirror when I look okay. It's when I wake up in the morning and my head looks like a bird's nest. And if I forgot to take my makeup off the night before and I've got black under my eyes like a scared raccoon, it's probably not a good time to look in the mirror. Hi, Colleen. 75 start on the Connemara marble. Hi, Donna. Guys, I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Eek, eek. I'm glad it's marble. I dropped it. Now, for the person who gets it, this was a pin. It is marked JMC Dublin, sterling silver. You can see the pin is broken. I'm going to gift it to whoever buys the clover. And you can have it converted to a necklace is what I would do. No, I didn't sell all my rose gold ones, honey. I sold one. Well, technically two, because the one that I have on my wrist is sort of a warm yellow, more, it's sort of pink and yellow, and yeah. What are you looking for, sweetheart? Oh, Donna, you're the one. You're one of the people who got one of the big bracelets for, oh my goodness, no money. Back gold was no money then. The one I just showed recently, and it is $1,395. It's a night and day, and I adore the heart that's on it. Double engraved, front and back. I personally know that these are going for $2,000 and higher in the States right now. But I don't base my prices on what they're charging there. No, Jen bought the solid pink one. Jennifer got the solid pink one. The solid link. You're right, Nicola. Sorry, 1195. 1,995. There are two Victorian, no, one Victorian bangle. Expanding bangle. But it is also 15 karat gold. Purple sapphire and diamonds. It's Art Nouveau. And trust me, if it goes over my hand, it goes over anybody's. This one is 15 karat gold, two beautiful bezel set diamonds, and a fabulous purple star, or purple, not star sapphire, purple sapphire. And it's $995. Hi, Ash. $995. Justine, thank you, honey. 15 karat. It's got 3/4 carat purple sapphire and two 30-point round old cut diamonds. Hi, Pam. It's an expanding bracelet. It's Art Nouveau. It is gorgeous, isn't it? I am going to list the night and day bracelets on the U.S. market. They will be U.S. priced. There's some beautiful pieces today. There certainly are. Night and day, honey, means during the night, during the evening, they would wear the textured side up because it was fancier and it caught the light. And when you didn't want to be as overtly showy during the day, you wore the smooth side. That's why they're called night and day bracelets. US prices are crazy, and I offer everything to you guys first. And trust me, you get one heck of a deal because they will sell at those US prices. I know they will, but I wanted to offer them to you first. You compare my jewelry to on US sites and you'll see I'm I'm usually over half. Guys, it is after 11 o'clock, so I'm going to have to offer everything next time. It's after 11 p.m. here. The padlock on the bracelet again? Of course I can. The fancy one, you mean? It's beautiful front and back. Oh, thank all of you for coming in. And I was tired, but I always pick up when I'm with all of you. Thank you for the person who gave me the tip on the compact. That really makes sense. Kenya and Happy Valley era. See, guys, I don't know everything. I tell you all the time, I learn from all of you as well. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. I promise I will show. If you missed something, if you missed the show, and there's something you want to see next time, make sure you get it on the list at the top. Come in and ask as early as you possibly can. Because I usually have a lot of pieces, so can't get everything back in. But if you get it on the list, then I will be sure to show it. I love you all. Thank you for coming in. God bless, and I hope everyone stays safe. Thank you, Pam. Night, guys. Thank you for coming in. See you soon.